Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back, folks. Blitzball Champ is here for some more Persona 5 Strikers action. So, we're going to get ready to hopefully go face the warden of the Osaka Jail, figure out more about Akira Konoe's past, and hopefully tonight we'll finally come face to face with him and defeat him. So, let's get right into it. So, let me make sure there's no specific request. Oh!
You're already working on this one.
Oh, I never did report this. I forgot that I did this one last time, but I never reported it. Let's report it.
Mission accomplished.
So that should be all of those requests.
Joke, right?
Now it's just a matter of going back through, going to the hideout. But let me, while I'm here, you go ahead and stock up.
We've got what we recommend. Can you hold? So that's what you. Can you hold? So that's what you. Can you hold? Thank you.
So yeah, we're gonna get stocked up. We're gonna head to the hideout.
Is this it? Thanks so much.
Figure out where we gotta go.
Check it out. That's you. That's you.
All this money I have, it's hot.
Come in. Is this all? I guarantee you'd like this. I guarantee. Thank you, kind.
I guess none of my teammates are around, it seems.
Hey, is what you want? Hey, is this it? You gotta come again. You hear?
Take a gift. Is that all? Thanks a bundle. Oh, here you are. Then come again.
I guess I could stop by the Velvet Room. I don't know if there's
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
any more.
You wish to browse the entry? What will you be? Would you like to? This persona has been registered in its present condition. Performing a fusion.
Still a black frost, but don't know. See if there are any other ones. I could perhaps do.
Are you unable to decide?
Yes, I'm unable to decide. So Jack Frost and Jack-O-Lantern gotta both be at level 40 for me to get King Frost. And there's Black Frost. Yeah.
You wish to strengthen it?
Yeah, I'm gonna hold off for now.
May luck be on your side.
He's our savior. Come take up. Is what you want? Thanks. Is this it? Thanks. Come again. You hear?
Why, hello? Is that what you think? Is that what you'll do? Thank you. Hi, welcome. That's a popular trope. Thank you. Stop by again, okay?
What's up? That up sweet. Oh, that's sweet. Thanks.
Why, a fine, thank you, a fine. Here come again.
I guess I'm pretty much going straight for the hideout, because none of the other Phantom Thieves are even in the area.
Hi. Well, that's a popular. Thank you. Is that all for superior eyes? That's a popular superior. Thank you. Hi. Well, is that all for superior eyes? That's a popular. Thank you. We'll see you again.
What will it be? Zero. Thank you. See you again.
How's it going? You picked the... We appreciate your business. Come shop with us again.
Hey, what's up, Tricky? This music has no business being this good. Shoot. It's Persona. It's got plenty of business to be good.
By anything is this all? Take good care of it. Come again.
Oh, welcome.
Max.
That's what you like, and here you are.
Max.
Come again.
I'm doing Operation Buy Up
Welcome.
Everything right now.
That's
More ramen.
Thanks a bundle. Oh, that's good.
But yeah,
Sure.
I'm doing
Thanks
well.
again.
Hope
Please
you
come
are
back
doing
soon.
well. Just a FYI. I saw that VG is on Twitter now. So I just recently followed him. But it's like a spin-off. It's so damn good. I might end up buying this once it drops in price.
Let's get to work.
I'm surprised it hasn't. I want to say it's been on sale. I think it's been on sale once since it's been out, but I think it's only been on sale once. Just pardon me. Just uploaded new VOD. Already found it. Yeah. Yep, sure did. Sure did.
What are you looking for today? What are you selling? Are you sure? How many? Are you sure? Are you sure?
Did you get, Resident Evil Village? Or are you getting that?
There's a sale happening. Now's your chance to shop. You will face the bunch.
Yeah, look at all this stuff.
You will face the bunch. How many would you like? You face the bunch. You face the bunch. How many would you like? You face the bunch.
Lavender
You will face the
potpourri.
bunch.
What the heck? That's weird.
How many would you like? You face the bunch. You will face the bunch. How many would you like? You will face the bunch.
But yeah, I got
You will face the bunch.
Resident Evil Village, but I'm scared to play it. I ain't even on front. I'm scared to play it.
How many would you like?
But I have
You
it.
will face the bunch.
I will face my fear at some
You will
point.
face the bunch.
I already saw
You will
clips
face
and
the bunch.
yeah.
How many would you like? You will face the bunch. You face the bunch. How many would you like? You want face the bunch.
I can't play it unless I'm like tired and it's late at night.
You
Oh
want face the
jeez.
bunch. How many would you like? You face the bunch. You will face the bunch. You will face the bunch.
See,
How many would
you
like?
brave. You're brave. I gotta hand it to you. You're brave.
How many would you like? You face the bunch.
Yeah,
How
when
many
I
would you
got
like?
through When I got through Resident Evil 7 main story, I had to play that during the daytime.
You face the bench.
No, and I took my sweet time.
How many would you like? You face the bench. How many would you like? You face the bench.
I'm too scared to play
How
RE7.
many
Yeah,
would you like? You want face the bench. How many would you
I
like?
don't
want
blame
face
you.
the bench.
I don't blame you one bit.
You face the bench. How many would you like? You face the bench. You face the bench. How many would you like? You face the bench. You face the bench. How many would you like? You face the bench.
Yeah, any type of game, I only play for an hour. Oh, for an hour? Yeah, like any kind of game where you got areas where you are going through and you just have a flashlight. No, like, yeah, that's scary.
Which one? Who is it for?
Yeah, they didn't add any other weapons. I started on Xbox because it's free and I just couldn't. Oh, is it, is RE7 on, Game Pass?
Who is it for? Which one?
Accessories, probably not.
Who is it for?
Let's cook some stuff.
What's on the menu?
I can help.
And I couldn't, I just couldn't. Flashlight, nope. Yeah, oh, so it is on Game Pass. Oh, see, I didn't even know that. I didn't even know that. Yeah, I have both games, 7 and 8 on, PS4. Yeah, I digitally pre-purchased, Resident Evil, Village. Cause I was eventually gonna get it, so I mean, you know. But, now that I'm just reminded, are you going to do the upcoming closed beta for Phantasy Star Online 2 New Genesis? That's this coming weekend.
So that's what you're making.
Yeah, that's fine.
It turned out nice.
Because I'ma probably try to stream that. Oh, well, crap. My best bet is to probably stream that probably earlier in the day. How can I? Is it too late? I'm not sure, but you may wanna try going onto the I think it's the Xbox Insiders app. It's for PC, but you can get on the Xbox app and then go through the Insiders Xbox Insider club, if I remember correctly, and you can request it on there. But I'm not sure if it's yeah, it's a closed beta, but the game releases in June, so it won't be long before it's out and about. But the full version releases June, so and I'm sure it'll be cross play as well, so you can play on Xbox One or PC, take your pick. But I'm gonna try to find time to do that this coming Saturday. I know Friday I'll be busy. I'm gonna try to do maybe morning, afternoon, Saturday. And I might play, well, I might try to play some on Sunday, but it's gonna be difficult. So probably Saturday is my best bet. But I'll try to... I'm planning on streaming some. You know, kind of like the same thing I did with the previous Phantasy Star Online 2 beta. So, that's what I'm looking forward to do. How will I do in the long run? I don't know, because I have such a big backlog that it's kind of hard for me to keep up on an MMO.
Good idea.
If I can be honest.
Well,
But I will try.
good idea.
I will try.
All done.
Well done.
Let's see. I believe we also got the Mass Effect Legendary Edition this month as well. Shin Megami Tensei 3 Nocturne Remaster, already got that pre-ordered. So, a lot of stuff coming up. A lot of stuff coming up. Okay.
I'll just add this.
Let me save this. Fair warning. I'm about to do a big story event. So, just fair warning. I'm about to do a big story event. But,
This is the request.
double check requests. Yeah, these are all done. Yeah, these are all done. Alright. Alright, Tricky, I'll catch up with you soon. Alright, let's do this. We're heading to the destination.
We're here. This is the place.
So, this is Akira Konoe's family home?
Do you suppose Konoe's father still lives here?
That's a...
No. He died 20 years ago.
Oh, dang.
What?
So his father died 20 years ago. Jeez.
I found some police records of an incident that happened here back then. A burglar forced his way into the home and stabbed Konoe's father to death.
Jeez.
How tragic.
Most items of value were gone, so it was ruled as both a robbery and a homicide. They never found the culprit.
And what did Konoe do? He lived here too, right?
He was 8 years old at the time and was the only survivor. Apparently, he managed to hide in a closet. If this is the birthplace of Konoe's trauma, we'll probably uncover the truth about his father's murder as well.
Oh, this definitely ought to be interesting. Here, let me put my footrest up. Ah. Here we go. Alright. Let's go.
Yes. Let's do what we came here to do.
I'm inputting the keyword now. Everyone, get ready to enter.
Hey, why you got the cheese? It says Sam Darnold will MVP. I'm not gonna say all that. I'm not gonna say all that. That's a little too bold. That's a little too bold. I think he'll do pretty well. MVP, that's stretching it. I think there's a chance we could definitely get back into the playoffs, perhaps, but MVP, that's reaching way up there, bro. That's really aiming high. That's a little too high. Don't you think? Just a little too high.
Looks like it. 20 years into the past.
Whoa, who's that?
Is that Konoe's father?
That might be.
You little shit. What do you think feeds you every day, huh? I swear you're just a bill. All you do is eat up my hard-earned money.
Stop.
Don't talk back to me.
Wow. So his father used to beat him. Oh man. I'm always reaching for the stars. That way I have a long fall when it doesn't happen. I mean, isn't the long fall part of it pretty bad though? I mean, the long fall part is still kind of bad if it doesn't work out. You know what I mean? But, you know, Sam Darnold, new atmosphere, new team, better weapons, still young. Let's see how he does. Think he has potential to do good, and, you know, he's going to have the opportunity to prove himself. But MVP, let's be a little realistic though. Like, 3 seasons of not really being in a good position, like, it didn't really help him out. I mean, and he's not necessarily an elite quarterback. I mean, he has yet to really prove that, but he has potential. He has potential. I'm hopeful. You know, I'm gonna wait and see what happens once the games start playing, and then go from there. But MVP, I highly doubt it.
No, I can't watch this anymore.
Keeping you around's a real pain in the ass. Maybe I should just kill you too.
Oh my goodness, he had an extremely abusive father.
2?
If she'd just handed over the money when I told her to. Nobody ever takes me seriously.
No, not Mom. You didn't.
Here he comes, enemy of evil, champion of those in need. Listen up, viewers. It's time to band together and call for Zephyr-Man, protector of justice. Zephyr-Man!
Oh yeah, that's like his favorite superhero. I forgot.
Guess I left the TV on.
Okay, I get it now.
He could win most improved player, though, realistically. Oh, comeback player? Yeah. I think if he definitely, you know, shines in Carolina, I honestly think he could be the front runner to be comeback player or most improved player. I agree. I feel like if he has a solid season, I'd say he's probably assured comeback player, most improved player. Yeah, I don't see why not. There
are no heroes. No one's coming to save me.
I don't think anybody could disprove that. If he came into Carolina and had a good season, especially if Carolina got to the playoffs, oh shoot, he's definitely in the running for most improved player.
It's up to me. I have to become stronger. I have to. I'll kill him. And then I'll be the hero.
What the fuck are you mumbling about, you freak? Not like it matters. You'll be joining your mother soon enough. I'll kill you!
Dang, this dude was extremely abusive. Wow, and he has no shame. Alright, here's the warden. Alright.
It's like it's the kind of joke to people. You want to die? Trust me, I'll be glad to get rid of you.
This guy's sick! He really killed his own wife over some money?
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Unbelievable! That monster! How could anyone do something so awful?
Alright, what's he weak against? He's weak against lightning, nuclear, bless, and curse. Well, I got lightning, I got bless and curse and nuclear. I think he will throw around 30 touchdowns and 10 interceptions. Is my prediction. That's kind of bold, but it's not impossible. I mean, the highest he's thrown in a season is 19, which is higher than Teddy Bridgewater has ever thrown in a season. So, it's possible.
Would you just die already? Your mother knew. Why don't you?
Watch out! He can still attack while it's moving! It's all you!
My turn!
Okay, let's get lightning attacks.
Don't let yourselves get caught up in the drama. Try to stay calm.
Yeah, well, it's hard to stay calm after the shit we just saw.
Dang, let him know how you really feel, Ryuji.
You can thank me later.
Keep it going! Kona follows up! Leave it to me! Your turn!
I'll do it. Rabbit Step!
Oh, nice, Joker! Hidden weakness!
Ow!
You're doing great!
Leave that one to me. Yeah, here I go!
Keep it going! It's weak to electricity! Keep your guard up! Tagging out!
Yeah, come!
Where's he at? Where's he at? Where's he at? There he is.
I'm not done! How about this? Beautiful combo, Panther! Keep them coming! There! Leave it to me!
19 on that horrible Jets team. He honestly might throw for 60 touchdowns this year. I mean, 19 is not too bad considering, you know, a lot of people, and I say this because a lot of people have to realize, you know, yes, I understand that Sam Darnold is not an elite quarterback. You know, he still has a lot to improve on, a lot to learn. But folks gotta remember, all 3 years that he's with the Jets, they had 2 coaches with a win-loss record that put them under 500 from both Adam Gase and Todd Bowles. So they didn't have good coaches. On the offense, there wasn't a single Pro Bowler all 3 years Sam Darnold played with the Jets. Not even one Pro Bowler on that offense that he played with. The offensive line all 3 years was ranked 25, 28, and 29th in the entire league. When Sam Darnold didn't play, the Jets were 0-10. 0-10
So this is what Konoe was
through
trying
all
to become
three of
a
those
hero.
seasons.
Because no one was there.
For folks to say that the bad luck and everything that happened was mainly Sam Darnold's fault is total and utter bull crap. Just telling it like it is. Not saying that Sam Darnold doesn't deserve some of the blame, but he is not the sole reason for that Jets organization's downfall. Let's keep it real.
Let's go. That it's weak to bless attacks. Give him divine punishment.
The fact of the matter is, he was in a horrible organization that did not do a good job of surrounding him with the talent necessary to help him win.
Brace yourself.
Let's just keep it real.
There we go. Okay.
If you don't like Sam Darnold, that's fine. But truth of the matter is, he was in a bad situation with the Jets. There's no ignoring that.
Sure.
Not to mention, the dude is 23 years old, so he's still young. And the thing about Bridgewater, yeah, sure, Bridgewater may be the better quarterback and has been in the league longer, but the most touchdown passes he's thrown in a season is 15, and he hasn't thrown any higher than that. And he only has one playoff appearance.
So that was Konoe's father. Konoe suffered all alone for so long.
Sophie.
Is everyone all right?
Better than all right. Feels great knowing we put that asswipe in his place.
Oh, and if folks want to say that Josh McCown was the better quarterback, at that time, he was 5-11 during his time with the Jets. 5-11.
Akira Konoe.
Sam Darnold was at least 13-25.
What we just saw actually happened in the past.
Then Akira Konoe escaped an abusive childhood and avenged his mother by killing his own father.
Yeah, this is a really messed up situation. Father abusive, killed the mother. Akira kills the father. Jeez. Why you got the cheese says, yep, agree. I got annoyed at all the fans that wanted us to draft Fields. They claim he will be great when he would clearly be a gamble, just like Sam is a gamble and all rookie quarterbacks. Well, another thing that fans need to realize, the Sam Darnold move is a low risk, high reward. Low risk, high reward. The chances of hitting on a quarterback in the first round is super low. And not to mention, so many folks wanted Justin Fields, and I'm willing to bet money that some of these same folks were the same ones that said for so long, oh, well, according to history in the NFL, Ohio State quarterbacks don't turn out to be successful in the NFL. Yet, you wanted Justin Fields. Folks got to make up their mind. I admit, there were targets in the draft that we definitely could have capitalized on, but that does not mean that Carolina had a terrible draft. They had at least a B+. And the only thing that kept it from being higher than a B+ was the fact that they didn't draft a safety and they drafted a long snapper. Folks want to talk about offensive line. Between free agency, undrafted rookies, and the draft, they got 7 offensive linemen. What the heck more do people want?
He must have framed the entire thing as a robbery in order to avoid suspicion.
You're saying he's a victim of some high and mighty shitbag too?
He must have felt so trapped. There was nobody he could turn to.
It's just like a lot of folks want to look at Scott Fitterer, you know, with how the draft went. I'm like, y'all do remember that Scott Fitterer is coming from a Seattle organization where he was a part of multiple playoff seasons and also 3 Super Bowl appearances where Seattle is 1 out of 3. Or excuse me, 1 out of 2. Like, folks need to keep that in mind. Yes, was it a ton of trade backs? Yes. Was it strange? Yes. Was it weird? Yes. But can we at least give the man the opportunity to do what he's been known for doing and has the resume, the credentials, the evidence? That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying Fields will be bad, but remember, Haskins threw for 50 touchdowns in that system. I mean, yeah, this is true. But like you said, the chances of hitting on a quarterback in the first round is super low and is a gamble. Example of that? I mean, remember when we drafted Chris Winkie? Remember Chris Winkie? Heisman Trophy winner out of Florida State? And how did that turn out?
So he set out to become his own
I'm just saying.
hero.
Like, me personally, if it came down to quarterback, I would have been fine with Zach Wilson. Realistically, I was more high on Zach Wilson and Trey Lance. That's just personal preference. But, I mean, Carolina still had at least a B+ draft. You know, a lot of people hated the first round pick of J.C. Horn. I'm like, y'all do remember the weapons that are present in the NFC South. I mean, Julio Jones, Calvin Ridley, now Kyle Pitts, Michael Thomas, Chris Godwin, Mike Evans, Gronk, O.J. Howard. I mean, there's a lot of weapons that Carolina has to go up against twice this season in the Bucks, the Falcons, and the Saints. And we didn't have a shutdown cornerback. So, yeah. Yeah, they keep saying we need to upgrade free safety, but it's not that easy. It would be hard for a rookie to be better than Burris, and the free agents are... I'll have to look back at, because I know we have Justin Burris, and I know for a while we had Eric Reed, but that didn't pan out too well, or not as well as we hoped for. But I mean, we'll see what happens. But it looks like the pairing will probably be Jeremy Chin and Justin Burris, or at least that's what I'm thinking they're going to aim for.
And the power to change hearts helped him do just that.
I think Trey Lance could be a superstar. I hope so. I really hope so.
It's just too sad. There had to be another way. There just had to.
I hope they utilize him well in San Fran.
Hey, cool it.
I mean, I know Jimmy Garoppolo is still the guy, but that could change. That could change.
Whatever his past was, it doesn't justify what he's doing now. Nothing makes it okay for him to take control of people against their will. If we don't stop him now, more and more people are gonna get hurt. You're all thinking the same thing, aren't you?
We need to change his heart.
My thoughts exactly.
Right. If we don't stop him here, then nothing's ever going to change.
I'll be very curious to see what Akira Konoe is going to say after we change his heart.
Let's do everything we can for now.
This will be really interesting.
While it's true we need to change Konoe's heart, let's not forget we also need to save those whose desires he's stolen.
And it's time we bust out the calling card.
Oh yeah, that's kind of your thing, isn't it?
Yeah, we'll change his heart and take back everyone's desires.
Okay, let's head back to the car and come up with a plan.
Overall, the main thing I'm saying with Sam Darnold and just with that organization, I don't see how anybody could expect for any quarterback to thrive in that Jets organization with what they had. It is so unfair to expect that out of any quarterback, even quarterbacks that are tons better. It's unfair. It's unreasonable and it's unfair. How the heck can you expect a quarterback to thrive? I'm not saying it's impossible to, but how can you by default expect a quarterback to be successful on a team with a near low 5 offensive line, no legit weapons, hasn't had a Pro Bowler on the team in 3 years? I don't see how anybody can expect anybody to be able to be successful in that. It's unreasonable. As long as we don't do what the Packers did to Rodgers, I'm good. You don't trade up into the first round to draft a quarterback when you have an MVP quarterback. Yeah. And really my only concern, it's a minor concern. It's not the end-all be-all, but, you know, Aaron Rodgers is getting older, but it's only a minor concern because you have to think, you know, when Peyton Manning, you know, beat Carolina in the Super Bowl to win his final Super Bowl championship, Peyton Manning was 39 years old. So, age is not the end-all be-all. Yeah, 99% of quarterbacks look like Sam on that team or look worse than what he did. Yeah. Absolutely.
We need a place where we know Konoe will see it.
What about sending it to his company?
And what people still keep failing to realize is when Sam didn't play, when he was out, you know, had the, you know, the mono and was injured, when he didn't play, they didn't win a game for 3 seasons when Sam Darnold didn't play. Like, I'm just saying.
The police will probably be crawling all over the place. It's
Josh
too
McCown
dangerous.
couldn't get it done.
After all that stuff he said about us on TV, I'd really like to stick it to him good. Give him something he'll remember.
Should we hijack the TVs?
We could always try pulling a repeat of Shibuya.
Yeah, we could do that. I mean, he pretty much did the same thing.
Huh? Where'd Gramps go?
I also like Sam's character. He never once slammed the front office. He could easily point fingers. And apparently they say that he's a likable guy. Folks like him. They say that folks like him. So I mean, if anything, he tried to do what he could in a really jacked up situation for 3 years on an organization that did not do a good job to give him what he needed to succeed. And we have to remember, football's a team sport. Coaching, players, talent, play calling, all that matter and go together.
He said he had something to take care of. He's probably with Akane. Let's just leave them be for now.
All right, well, maybe we save the calling card planning for tomorrow then.
I'm sorry, me personally, I've just learned my lesson after giving up on the season where Carolina went 7-8-1 and made the playoffs and even won a playoff game. Not only that, was ready to throw the towel after we started the season off, Kelvin Benjamin injured for the season, and guess what? We ended up going 15-1 and going to the Super Bowl. So I've learned my lesson on jumping to conclusions before a game has been played and before, you know, it's over, because it ain't over until it's over.
How come?
I mean, you know, because Zenkichi's part of the team now, isn't he?
And then folks want to say, oh, because of the division that year. I'm sorry, 7-8-1 is not necessarily something to be proud of.
I feel like he'd be missing out if he wasn't here for his first calling card. Plus, he's kinda got a lot invested in this after everything that happened to Akane.
I don't know. You want me to be honest? Why you got the cheese? And I love being a Carolina Panther fan, but I feel like Carolina Panther fan base has some of the most fickle fans in the NFL. And I felt like there was evidence of that through how much crap Cam Newton got. I mean, still to this day, folks calling him Scam Newton, all because he didn't fall on a fumble. But yet nobody wants to talk about what caused the fumble in the first place. Like, just... oh, man. But I won't go too deep in that.
That's true. All signs point to Konoe being the one who turned her into a monarch. Zenkichi's definitely got a bone to pick with him.
I agree.
Alright, we'll wait to bring Zenkichi in on the plan. Alright, we'll figure out the calling card tomorrow.
And like I said, Teddy Bridgewater, he's a nice guy. He's a good guy. Won't ever dispute that. And he showed some flashes back in Carolina. You know, I mean, getting the first down with his legs on a 4th and 19, that's insane. But hey, put his body on the line, and there were certain plays that he made. I think just the one thing that just really did it in for Teddy Bridgewater, it was the fact that he was part of an 0-8 record when it came to final drives and comebacks. 0-8. So I mean, sorry Teddy, but that's kind of unacceptable. I know it wasn't all his fault, but 0-8 is kind of hard to ignore. It's kind of hard to ignore. Yeah, then we cut him, which I was okay with, then cry for him back. I mean, I miss Cam. I understand why they let him go. I just don't like the way they did it. The way they did it was messed up. But I do understand why it had to be done.
It's been one intense fight after another, so let's get some rest and get back to it bright and early.
Hey, is it just me, or has Yusuke not said a word since we got back?
Oh, he's asleep.
Wow, out cold and still standing.
Gotta give him credit.
Dude's got all sorts of weird talents.
He can sleep while standing. That's awesome. Okay, here we go.
Commissioner Kaburagi?
Oh, here we go.
You look better than I thought you would. How'd it feel being on the other side of an interrogation for once?
I managed to pull through. Guess I'm getting a little old for this, huh? More importantly, though, I heard something interesting from the Nijima lawyer. She told me the reason she was able to get me out was because she had help from a certain someone.
I haven't a clue what you're talking about. Anyhow, did you have business with me?
With his injuries, and I think he wouldn't be a good fit for Joe Brady's system. I think it was the right decision. My main concern this season is left tackle. I like the Brady pick, but that position could explode for us. I mean, it's looking like it's probably going to be Cam Irving that's going to start for that position. And I mean, it sounds like they're still having hope for Greg Little, but I don't feel comfortable with it. You know, I think there's a tiny bit of competition, but something tells me Cam Irving is going to get that left tackle position. But we'll see how Brady does. You know, I mean, he protected Zach Wilson's blind side the entire time at BYU. So, I mean, I know he's got T-Rex arms, but I mean, we'll see how he does. We'll see how he does.
Commissioner, I'd like you to help me.
Because my whole thing with Russell Okung was the dude couldn't stay healthy.
I'm going to arrest Iwata. He's been behind the scenes with each and every change of heart case.
I heard they could move Moten over. I hope not. I really hope not. Like, I understand versatility, but if they're not used to being at certain positions, the moving around could be a disadvantage. Could turn into a disadvantage. So, I hope they don't move Moten to left tackle, but I mean, if they move him and he does well, excellent, but I hope they don't move him. I think he needs to stay where he's at and where he excels at, which is right tackle. But I'd rather him be a superstar right tackle than an okay left tackle. I agree. I 1,000,000% agree with you.
Akira Konoe is the one who commits the crimes, while Owada sits back and capitalizes on them. They plan to cover up the truth by putting all the blame on the Phantom Thieves. I think they've even changed the hearts of some of us on the Force, and I'm talking pretty high up the chain of command. If we don't act now, we'll never be able to stop them. Please, Commissioner. I can't do this without you.
Do you have any evidence to bring Owada in?
I'm on the verge of getting Konoe to confess. If we do that, we can expose all of Owada's crimes.
You really think Konoe will talk?
After we change his heart, that's the plan.
He'll crack. I know he will.
How can you be so sure? Are you planning to use the Phantom Thieves to change his heart?
My biggest hope for the Carolina Panthers season, I feel like on defense, I feel like with the free agencies and the D-line and, you know, some of the secondary, I think we could have a potentially dangerous pass rush and run stopping from the line. And I feel like this defense could turn into a top 10 defense. And I feel like the more that they get the ball back into the hands of the offense, Sam's going to eventually capitalize. You know, if the O-line can protect Sam, Sam will have plenty of opportunities to get the ball to the weapons. I know the new guard we signed, Pat F-line, was poorly graded last season, but some Jets fan said he was solid and he can play center as well as guard. This offensive line, I think overall, is either gonna be a sleeper that ends up gelling, or a big gigantic bust. If I can be honest, I think that's what we're gonna get with this offensive line. Either they're gonna, you know, end up gelling, or it's gonna end up blowing up in our faces. Because there's not really any big names on the offensive line, other than Taylor Moton. So I mean, yeah. But if they can gel together and the chemistry is there, and you know, they can really get coached up and they can really do their jobs, they'll succeed.
Sorry, but I just can't tell you. Commissioner Kaburagi, do you remember what you said to me back when Aoi died? You told me you would cleanse this whole rotten organization someday, and that I just had to wait for the right time. That time is now. Please, I need your help.
You've changed, Hasegawa. Your little stunt cost me my chance at senior commissioner.
Oh my goodness, you're still on that senior commissioner deal? Wow.
Even my current title is in a state of uncertainty. I need to do something to restore my credibility.
My biggest concern on D is injuries. Jackson and our new linebacker from the Chargers are both kind of injury prone. New linebacker from the Chargers. New linebacker from the Chargers. I know we got Hassan Reddick, who I believe came from the Cardinals. Do you remember his name? Why you got cheese? Ohio Senior. What's up?
If I wanted to, I could serve all of you up to Owada on a silver platter, and he'd owe me everything for it. Did that ever occur to you?
I mean, you can try, but you'd fail.
Your sense of justice would never allow it.
My. You have 3 days. If you say you can do it, then by all means, make it happen.
Oh, so she's gonna give me 3 days. Oh, kind of like Inspector Todd did for Axel Foley. Oh, Denzel Perryman. Okay. Denzel Perryman. Gotcha. I think he plays a combination of linebacker and edge rush. I think. But yeah, Denzel Perryman.
Thank you, ma'am.
So we got 3 days.
And I'll give back your badge as well.
Well, she seems to be easy to negotiate with, I guess.
Are you sure?
Fair warning. If you screw this up, I'll be covering my own safety above all else.
Don't worry, we won't screw this up.
No second chances. Do you hear me?
I won't forget this, Commissioner.
Shall I follow him, ma'am?
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Forget it. He'll just throw you off. Actually, I have a more pressing task for you. I want you to find out everything you can about the Commissioner General.
The Commissioner General, ma'am?
I'm not one to pull punches. Never have been, never will be.
So, you're sure the Phantom Thieves have been dealt with, yes?
Yes, they're being held in the jail as we speak. I've got Emma keeping an eye on them.
Well done, Mr. Konoe. There really is nothing that can stand up to you in that AI of yours.
Please, none of this would have been possible without your assistance, sir. Emma will show us the way forward.
This is getting interesting.
Now, I may be getting a little ahead of myself, but what say we have a celebration of sorts?
Says, I just wish we could have a prime Jordan Gross so we didn't have to worry about LT. I wish we had one too. I really wish we had one too. I mean, the only other one even after him that we had that was the closest was Michael Oher when he could stay healthy. But he was probably the closest.
I'll go ahead and reserve us someplace nice. I think you're in for a real treat.
Looking forward to it. Till then.
Call ended.
Filth. Flapping those fat jowls of his. Roaches like him are the very reason why this world needs someone to enact justice.
You are absolutely right, Akira.
We'll have to hurry with making Operation Oraculi a reality. More importantly, how are things in the Kyoto jail?
No issues to report. The Phantom Thieves are still under confinement.
Very well. And, just so we're clear, there's no way to change their hearts. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's funny. He still thinks we're trapped in the Kyoto jail. That's funny.
That is correct, Akira. It is impossible.
Well, if you say so, it must be. We'll just have to let them rot, won't we? Now, to wrap this up. At this point, nothing can stand in my way. I'll take over this entire country. No, the whole world.
Trey Turner is a free agent. I wouldn't mind re-signing him for competition at guard. Ooh. The problem with Trey Turner, somebody I do like, he eventually became injury prone. So it would be risky. It would be risky. Honestly, it wouldn't really be that much different from if Carolina were to bring back K1 Short, who eventually became injury prone. So I like him, but I don't know if I'd take that risk.
So, I heard you guys were waiting for me to get back. You guys are surprisingly particular, you know?
It's the first calling card we're sending out since you joined. Figured you'd want to be there for it.
Well, it's not like I haven't helped out with one already. It doesn't seem like that big a deal.
I mean, if you ask me, unless just something crazy changes, I got a feeling that probably the starting lineup for the offensive line is going to be Taylor Moton at right tackle. I'm guessing John Miller at right guard. Matt Paradis at center. Probably Pat Elflein at left guard. And then probably Cam Irving at left tackle. It's kind of an eerie prediction, but I don't know. I love Short. I would love him back and give him like 20 plays a game. I mean, but see, he's another one that's become injury prone though. Like it's been a while since he's had a full season. I mean, he had 2 back-to-back season-ending injuries. So, yeah, I don't think it's a smart move. Two back-to-back season injuries. I don't think it's a smart move. I mean, I love Short in his prime. He was a beast, but not after 2 back-to-back injury-plagued seasons that took him out. I don't want third. I won't take a chance on third time to be a charm, to be honest with you.
That's why we have a little proposal for
I couldn't do it.
Why don't you write this one, Senkichi-san?
Yeah, why don't you write the calling card?
Me? But I've never written one before.
First time for everything.
Yes, we should all be more open to new experiences.
Alright, that takes care of the calling card. We just gotta figure out how to send it.
Hey, I didn't agree to anything.
He's so comfortable bad-mouthing us on TV. Maybe it's time we gave him a taste of his own medicine.
Copy the enemy's strats?
How about an online broadcast?
We need more impact.
Could we just hand-deliver it, maybe?
If we want to get arrested, yeah?
If we want to get arrested.
What do you think?
They're all missing something.
I don't know. I'm not not sensing a clear winner here.
Hey guys, check it out.
Is that a blimp?
Yes.
Oh, you don't see them very often nowadays.
Why not do the blimp?
That's the Regenbogen. It's the only airship in Japan that's currently in service. It seems it's being used to advertise Emma for Medici at the moment.
Oh. Well, if that's the case, that'll definitely get his attention.
For Medici?
Yeah.
Apparently, it circles Osaka's airspace every day.
Every day?
Says, yeah, it would have to be a small contract, but if he could stay healthy, he could give us a good rotational piece. I mean, looking at what we have now, I mean, Derek Brown, Daquan Jones, Bravion Roy. I think we picked up another defensive tackle as well. I mean, YGM, Brian Burns, Morgan Fox. I mean, I think we have a pretty dang on good D-line. I think we could work with. Christian Miller, who's returning, linebacker edge rusher combo. I mean, I think we'll do fine with the D-line that we have.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Way ahead of you.
I'm very curious to see what the starting linebackers are going to be. I mean, it's looking like, I guess, probably Shaq Thompson and although Patty Fisher is a tackling machine. That's what they say. He has 404 career tackles. So when he was at Northwestern. So
All right.
we'll see. A player I really liked was Philly Brown. I thought he was dope at wide receiver. Surprised he got out of the league so quick. Philly Brown definitely was an incredible deep threat. And I really liked how Carolina that year was loaded with the deep threats. I mean, because when you think about it, maybe not so much loaded, but, you know, Devin Funchess had the speed as well as the catching. You know, I just thought he got to a point where then he just kind of just stopped. Philly Brown, deep threat. Ted Ginn Jr., deep threat. Cottry, great hands. But yeah, Philly Brown, I think, definitely was underrated. Very, very underrated. Let me see.
What should we make?
Let me help. What are you looking for today? There's a sale happening. Now's your chance to shop. You want face a bunch. You want face a bunch. How many would you like? You face a bunch. How many would you like? You face a bunch.
I mean, shoot.
You want face a bunch.
Even in a way, Brenton Burson
How many would you
was
like?
a little
You want
underrated.
face a bunch. How many would you
Yeah,
like?
he was mainly special teams.
You
But
want
that
face a
dude
bunch.
had great hands.
How many would you like? You want face a
He
bunch.
might not have gotten a lot of looks,
How many would you like? You
but
face
that
a
dude
bunch.
had great hands.
You
He
face
might
a
not
bunch.
have been
How many would
ideal
you like? You
for
face a
punt
bunch.
returns, kickoff
How many
returns,
would you like? You face a bunch.
but Brenton Burson had great hands. I don't
many
care
would you
what
like?
anybody
You want
says.
face a bunch.
That dude had
How
great
many would you
hands.
like? You face a bunch. How many would you like? You face a bunch. How many would you like? You face the bench. How many would you like? You face the bench. How many would you like? You face the bench. How many would you like? You face the bench. You face the bench. How many would you like? You face the bench.
He might not have
How
been
many
a
would you
Steve
like?
Smith.
You want the face the bench. How many would you like?
Greg
You face the
Olson.
bench. You face the
Rick
bench.
versus
How many would you like? You face the bench. How many would you like? You face the bench.
Do you remember David Geddes? He was dope. He showed flashes, but couldn't stay healthy.
How many would you like? You face the bench. You face
I
the
was
bench.
hopeful for him as well, but the dude couldn't stay
You
healthy.
face the bench. You face the bench. How many would you like? You face the bench. You face the bench. How many would you like? You face the bench.
Suffered injuries
You
and
face the bench.
wasn't able
How
to
many would
bounce
you
back.
like? You face the bench. How many would you like? You face the bench.
That was the only thing with David Geddes.
Who's it for? Which one? Who's it for?
I should write something.
And we're gonna go right into this. All right, send it. 1 second. Okay, let's see how this goes.
Huh? Some kind of card?
Wait, that's... Phantom thieves? Is that actually real?
Oh, it's raining calling cards. Oh, that's cool. Oh.
1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, looks like we're live.
So, I just talk into this?
You're on, man. Just say it.
Okay. Are you listening, Konoe? Toying with innocent lives, slandering us. You've been busy, but so have we. Now it's payback time. Ready or not, here we come!
That is cool.
To the villain who thinks he's a hero, Akira Konoe. You stole the desires of countless people.
And tonight, we're making them, taking them...
No, you had one line.
I meant to say that, making them, like in an oven. It's a practice.
The Phantom Thieves? Impossible!
Yeah. Okay, this might not be someone you remember most, but we started Brian St. Pierre at quarterback, and he played okay and never started him again. I think it was during the 2010 season. Yeah, I remember Brian St. Pierre. I remember. I do. Didn't really get much opportunity, but yeah, I remember.
To the criminal tyrant masquerading as a hero, Sir Akira Konoe.
Honestly, I was bummed that we let go of Joe Webb. I thought Joe Webb was a solid third string.
All subsequent references will henceforth be shortened to Party A. Party A has wronged multiple innocents by flaunting a false sense of justice and shifting the blame for the murder of one of his employees. On top of that, Party A is also guilty of wrongfully imprisoning a group of minors. Therefore, in addition to putting out a formal warrant of arrest for Party A's crimes, Tonight, the Phantom Thieves will commit some larceny of their own and take back every desire you've stolen? Is this some kind of joke?
Nope.
Emma, what the hell is going on? I thought we trapped them in the jail.
You thought wrong.
Unable to answer. Please ask a different question.
Ha ha ha.
Don't give me that, Emma! I'm your master! Now answer me, damn it!
Unable to answer. Please ask a different question. Unable to answer.
God damn it! You think you can change my heart? Wretched little urchins! I won't be defeated so easily. Taking back the desires. You think you can steal from me? Fools! I am the very hero these people have been praying for. The Phantom Thieves are the evil that stands in the way of that. Come then, let's see who changes who.
Let's do it. The player I hope he has a great year is Joey. He got too much hate last year, in my opinion.
Right about now.
We asked him to kick multiple 63-plus yarders for the win. I mean, I got mixed feelings about Joey Slye. I have hopes that he can bounce back, but aside from having to be put into that position, the dude didn't really do well at kicks past 45 yards, especially 50-yarders. Like, outside of that, Joey Slye struggled last season. Even missed a handful of extra points as well. But Joey Slye did struggle last season. I mean, he didn't really hit many 50-yarders. Like, if I can just keep it real, he didn't really do that well. So I mean, I do hope that he can bounce back, but this Matt Amendola is definitely gonna be competition. I mean, as a matter of fact, pulling it up, the dude was 1 of 6 from field goal attempts of 50 yards or more. He was 1 of 6. That's not good. He was 11 of 12 from 20 to 29 yards, 10 of 10 from 30 to 39 yards, 7 of 8 from 40 to 49 yards, but 1 of 6 of 50 plus, that's not good. And the one kick was a 56-yarder, and you got to remember, in 2019, he was 8 of 11 of 50-yarders or more. So I mean, you know, despite having a slightly higher field goal percentage this year compared to 2019, the dude only made 1 field goal of 50 yards or more. And out of 6 attempts, it's not good. It's not good. Overall, 9 of 17 from 50 yards or more. That's not good. That's not good.
Dispensing the calling cards from the enemy's own airship. What a truly impeccable strategy.
Yeah, the Vikings game and extra points were bad. But how many kickers in the league could you send a guy out to hit a 65-yarder and it have a shot to go through? I mean, it wasn't a 65-yarder, but we have hit a 60-plus yard field goal with Graham Gano. So, I mean, and I think, if I remember correctly, I think Sebastian Janikowski has hit a 60-yarder in his career. So, I mean, low number, but you know, you don't want it to ever come down to that situation. But I like Joey Sly, but he's no John Casey. He's no Graham Gano. So I hope he can bounce back, because his first year was pretty good. But he's got a ways to go.
How much you want to bet the police are already all over that thing?
Aw, won't it be sad when they find out we were broadcasting from a remote location? Nice job, Monens and Kichi.
Sheesh.
And the Vikings
Some
game,
contraption you put
let's
together.
be real. We had no business losing that game. Carolina had no business losing that Vikings game. How the heck are you going to get 3 takeaways and still lose? We had no business losing that Vikings game.
You did good too, Sophia. All I did was search the web for a blueprint we could use. Was it okay for us to leave it on the airship, though?
Oh, and don't forget the... Oh, yeah, but didn't we ask him to kick a 67-yarder and it had the distance versus the Chiefs just wide right? Yes. Yeah. Wide right. It was close. It was close.
Nah, we built it using a bunch of junk parts you can find just about anywhere. We're in the clear.
It shouldn't have come down to that. Because, you know, Teddy checked down. Teddy also missed a wide open DJ for the win and got him hurt doing so. Oh, shoot. There were a handful of times where DJ Moore was wide open and Teddy didn't even look his way.
Word has certainly reached Konoe by now.
And that's the thing that's sad. Despite all that, both Robbie and DJ had 1,000-yarders receiving. But yet, between the two of them, couldn't even get 10 touchdowns. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, but that calling card. Couldn't have added a little more spice there, Gramps?
To the criminal tyrant masquerading as a hero, Sir Akira Konoe. All subsequent references will henceforth be shortened to Party A.
I'll tell you one thing, though. I bet you with Sam Darnold, we'll throw the ball deep more. Teddy Bridgewater was 20 of 40 of passes of 20 yards or more last season.
Party A has wronged multiple innocents by flaunting a false sense of justice, and...
Party A?
It's an arrest warrant. Is there a problem?
It's supposed to be a calling card. What the hell's this Party A crap?
Oh, shut up. Real big talk coming from the guy who screwed up his line.
Oh, sick burn.
What? Look, I told you I didn't screw up.
We're baking them!
It was interesting.
You're right. It's very much Senkichi-san's style. I thought it was different.
Fine, whatever. If things go well, hopefully this will be the last one.
The last calling card. kinda sad when you think about it.
Hey, this fight's just getting started.
Alright, here we go. Time for the big finish.
Let's do it. But something tells me this isn't over because we still got to take care of Owada-san as well. So something tells me it's not going to be just over after this. But I could be wrong. We will see. Okay. Let's figure out a party.
Now then.
Alright,
Everybody
let's
ready?
do it.
So this is the final battle. Let's change Konoe's heart and put an end to this.
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's give it everything we've got.
We're here. So, what do?
Alright. Okay, there it is. Let's go.
Sorry to keep you waiting, you goateed prick!
Dang, Ryuji.
We're here to straighten out that crooked heart of yours.
There's nowhere to run.
So you've come. A warm welcome to the terrorists who toy with others' hearts in the name of their self-righteous justice. The infamous Phantom Thieves.
As if you've any right to talk. You who repeatedly takes control of whomever you please.
And you even tried to pass us off as a bunch of killers. You're the real bad guy here.
Huh. It would appear you haven't realized just how similar we are.
What?
We're one and the same. We both detest this rotten society and struggle day after day to combat it. With our power to change hearts, we strive to incite change among the masses.
What you talking about?
Don't kid yourself. There's no way you're the same as us. We all know about your past. It must have been terrible for you, but still. What you're doing now makes you no better than a common criminal.
I change hearts in order to exterminate the evils of this world. Are we not essentially the same?
Nope.
I'm simply introducing a system to keep things in order. And by creating monarchs, I'm ensuring everything plays out according to plan.
What are you talking about?
When the cognitive world revealed itself to me, I took it as an act of divine revelation. It was my birthright to change this godforsaken planet. With the cognitive world in my grasp,
I could wipe all evil from the face of the earth. I would not waste such an incredible gift. But in order to see that dream realized, I needed a world that could be controlled.
Controlled? What do you mean?
I needed a world that would allow me to erase even the slightest traces of evil from people's subconscious minds. To that end, I required something that could reach everyone and bring them to submission. Yes, it seems AI was the solution to that problem. Thus, the next step was to acquire Emma and have it learn more about cognitive science at the research lab in Okinawa. The end results were the jails created by Emma. Unique cognitive worlds in which no heart, no matter how cold, would resist being changed.
You're saying Emma made the jails?
Wow, that's bold.
So that's why the jails were left standing even after we defeated the monarchs.
That explains it. The jails are from Emma. Because we have to remember, in the original game there were palaces, and once you defeat the palace leader, the palace will be destroyed.
The jails aren't perfect, mind you. The jail's area of effect only covers roughly one city. Peculiar how such a phenomenal power has such a limited range. In order to change the hearts of all humanity, I needed nothing short of an army of monarchs. So I began gathering pawns.
Ah. Now we're getting somewhere.
Powerless, lamenting puppets who felt as hopeless on this earth as I once did. And do you know what happens when you grant people like that the power to change hearts? They welcome their newfound power with open arms. And by using Emma to guide them, keeping them under control is a menial task. With the monarchs I personally selected, I could change the hearts of the festering rabble who calls this rotten place home. With the monarchs at my command, I could change the heart of anyone who dares step out of mine. That was the endgame. Operation Oraculi. But you phantom thieves had to show up and ruin everything.
That's right.
So when we started taking down your jails, you got scared that your plan would fail.
Pretty much.
That's why you used the police and turned Akane into a monarch. It was all an attempt to stop us.
Yep.
It's not too late. I can still erase these obstacles and start over.
Don't take us lightly.
You're still so naive. But eventually, even you will come to understand. Fight all you want. The most you can do is change the hearts of a scant few. Don't you see that my way is far more efficient?
So everything will be fine as long as you're the one making all the decisions? Who do you think you are? Some kind of god?
You're just forcing your ideas on everyone else!
Pretty much.
What foolish logic. So when you change people's hearts, it's right. But when someone else does it, it's wrong.
We're doing it for the right reasons.
I've built an entire infrastructure for changing hearts. What was impossible for you, I have made a reality. As a hero, I will reign over the whole world with infallible justice.
You used Akane for this ridiculous plan of yours? She was just an innocent girl. Everyone you made a monarch had some form of trauma, but you treated them like tools, even toyed with their lives. You don't know the first thing about justice!
Then do you believe you could have saved me?
Huh?
Let's say you had been around back then. Could you have saved me from my father?
Ooh, here we go.
I had nowhere to run. I was just a scared, helpless child left to suffer by himself. Well, could you really have saved me? Even now, there are surely others being brought up in the same hell that I was. And yet you've done nothing to help them.
Well, that's...
You only destroy the evils you just happen to come across. But you'll never save everyone. Me, however, I have the power to change the entire world. No one will ever have to suffer as I did ever again. And to do that, you need something beyond what the Phantom Thieves can offer. You need more than some childish heroic fantasy.
But that's not justice.
Show ain't.
All you're doing is brainwashing everyone. You're taking away their freedom, who they are.
You know what this kind of reminds me of? I just thought about it. You know, this totally reminds me, he's sort of similar in a way to how Dr. Maruki tried to do things in Persona 5 Royal. And he ended up having a palace. So, yeah.
And what's the difference? Both of us changed the hearts of others against their will. So how am I any different from you?
Don't you understand?
Uh-oh, here we go, Sophia.
What?
For you, changing someone's heart means imprisoning them. But for the Phantom Thieves, it means setting them free. You may steal desires like them, but the Phantom Thieves give people hope.
That's right, let them know.
Maybe you don't realize it, but I think, deep down, you know you're nothing like them.
It seems there's little point in discussing this further. If we can't reach an understanding, then only one side can remain.
Bring it.
It's time to decide which of us truly walks the path of justice.
Bring it. Oh, so we got a big met.
There aren't any real heroes left. So, why not make our own?
Oh, remix of Rivers in the Desert.
Needs someone willing to fight for its people's justice. A hero to lead them, to unify them. A hero like me!
Oh, here we go.
If I'm the hero, that makes you the villain.
Whoa, that thing is huge. Oh, crap.
I am the enforcer of righteousness, the hero who will purge the wicked from every corner of the globe. Prepare yourselves, Phantom Thieves, and watch as I shatter your illusory sense of justice with my own two hands!
Let's go!
Oh, come on! You gotta
Alright. Whoa! What's it weak against? Lightning and nuclear. Okay, I got Makoto with me. Cool.
Lilith, Dominion, Abandon, Arsene, Thor!
And I do have some lightning.
Thor!
More like a kid's toy to me. Can't say I'm big on doing this, but let's give it all we got.
Go ahead.
Time to go to work, Makoto. You got atomic flare. Let's use it.
Whoa! They're following us! Silver homing missiles! Think you can shake us? Persona! Johanna!
My armor!
Nuclear attacks are built! Let him have!
I'll do it. Rabbit step!
Moving up!
Bring a giant robot to a fight, right?
Surrender! Or die!
Whoa.
I am the hero in this story! In a world without evil!
We'll be creating one without
Whoa.
the
It's up to you.
Flying now.
Not right! No way I'm gonna let you stop research for that!
Persona! It's over!
Down! It's go time!
Oh, let's get him.
Those guns look familiar, Captain. Probably give that asswipe a little shot.
It takes a minute for them to fire. You're gonna have to time this carefully.
Your little group could never hope to another! This is a necessity! The world needs a new system! The only way!
No better than that! Please, Tim! I'll just be told to live without making decisions by ourselves!
Let's
We won't go back to it!
All weapons at maximum firepower! Take this! Your always prevail against
Uh-oh.
evil!
Roger, you're clear, everyone! Don't want to get hit by that! There's gotta be an opening somewhere. Just focus on avoiding him for now. This one's strong. Hammer its weak point with nuclear attacks.
Ha-ha! Cool. Railgun. That was really cool.
How unfortunate. Such an indomitable will, yet you strayed so far.
Say goodnight.
What manages me? I'll make you pay for this.
Say goodnight.
Must be victorious! Work? Damn it!
Is that it?
Oh, shoot. Maybe we're not done.
Gotta put him down one last time.
Come on, Phantom Thieves!
Oh, he's got a lightsaber?
Let's end this!
Oh, shoot. Oh, man.
Hero must stand his ground. You must not let evil overcome you.
He may be our enemy, but you've got to admire his determination.
This is true.
Next or not, he's really taking it up a notch. Watch your backs, guys.
Let's do it.
What is all this? Stuff dropped from the robot?
Still got the same affinities. Whoa! Okay.
Maybe we can use that to our advantage.
Persona! Rabbit step! I will handle this.
Get the jump on him?
Whoa, he's quick.
Persona!
You're mine. I will handle this.
Why must I be saved too? I will bring the world to a new era of righteousness. Rabbit step! Refuse to tolerate evil of any kind!
So unsettling.
Come on, Makoto, stay on him.
I will vanquish the evils of this world!
go.
Don't just swing away at him. Pay close attention to his movements.
Why can't you share my vision? I'm ridding the world of evil, just as you are. We're doing the same thing, Phantom Thieves.
Oh yeah, pummel him. Let's go. Rain it down.
Take a good look at all these guys have done for us. Maybe then we'll see where
What?
Watch out, here he comes!
Unify these my wings. The fire of justice will never fade.
Persona, scatter!
This won't be enough to stop me.
I will handle this.
Guys, that combo strike was devastating!
Sure.
Not done yet.
He's almost down. Stay on him.
Let's go. Ravage them.
I won't accept defeat. The hero has to win.
Take it.
Justice has to win.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Very well.
That's why I'll take you down.
Let's go. He's out of there.
No. I can't lose. Not now.
That was pretty intense. Riot gun.
No. Not yet. The hero can't be defeated like this. I am the enforcer of justice.
You need to snap out of it.
You would deny me, Joker? Our definitions of the word are one and the same.
Dude, even we don't know what justice really is. And we don't mean to say that what we're doing is always right either.
But we're definitely not just gonna sit back while you tell everyone what to do.
It's true, there are days when I wish to immerse myself in my work. Days when I'd rather be wandering around town. There are also days when I wish simply to spend time with those close to me. To throw all of that away and do only what the person in front of you says. Why, at that point, you're nothing but a slave to fate.
All you're doing is taking away people's rights to choose for themselves and denying them their freedom.
When it comes down to it, it's no different from what your father did to you. Trampling upon the one thing that makes us human. That's the very evil you claim to hate.
Are you saying I'm the evil one?
Yep.
We choose the roads we take. We don't let anyone tie us down. And we do so because we want to walk our own paths our own way.
But if I fall here, then what will become of the world? There are no heroes. I'm the only one who can save it.
Are you sure? I've seen the monarchs, and the people whose hearts you'd changed. They didn't look happy at all. I don't think you saved anyone doing what you did.
You know, Konoe, the world is full of evil, and there's plenty of scum out there who seem well beyond redemption. But there are some, like the Phantom Thieves, who refuse to give up. And there are people out there who, thanks to these guys, finally got the courage to crawl their way out of the darkest depths of hell.
Yes, tell him, Wolf.
People who managed to awaken the hero inside themselves. Isn't that how we'll make this world a better place? What you're trying to do will just erase those heroes. Some before they even get their chance. Can anybody really know peace if they're forced to be stuck that way all the time?
I'd be erasing the heroes.
Pretty much.
Konoe, it's not the people who need saving. If anyone needs it, it's you.
Huh?
Ever since you killed your father all those years ago, all you've ever done is run away.
Yep.
Rotten as he was, having to live with the pain of killing your own flesh and blood, knowing that you could be caught at any moment. You were alone, and getting stronger was the only way you could protect yourself.
You're right. I killed my father. And I lied to escape the punishment.
That you did.
I called it justice, hoping that there'd never come a day when I had to face the truth. But what I did back then was just evil.
Then you know what you need to do, Konoe. The hero you keep inside needs to save you from that evil.
The hero I keep inside, I have to save myself. I see now. It's been right there with me, all along.
The helmet comes off.
I admit defeat. I'll confess my crimes and accept my punishment, whatever it may be. I'll destroy Emma as well. You have my word. Phantom Thieves, if it's possible, I only ask that you please prove to the world that I was defeated by the real heroes of this story. Ones with a true sense of justice.
Oh, we'll definitely do that. We'll take care of it.
Thank you.
That's our cue.
Yep, we gotta get out of here.
Oh, that was a close one.
But we did it. Now we just have to wait and see. We certainly learned a lot. Emma, Konoe's big plan. Konoe said he taught cognitive science to Emma in order to create jails. Shutting down Emma should mean the jails will finally disappear.
So our names are probably in the clear too, right?
We don't know yet.
Well, that depends on Konoe's confession, but I'm thinking it'll probably work out that way. What's so funny?
Nothing. It's just those things you said back there. It was nice to hear you talk about us that way.
Agreed, though, in all honesty, I can't say I thought all of what Konoe said was wrong. However, your words reminded me of precisely why we do this, Senkichi.
That's one of the big reasons why we started the Phantom Thieves in the first place. To give courage to people. Yeah, that speech was top, Senkichi. Gotta give you props for that one.
Any more of this, and I'd say you were proud of me. Anyway, we've done what we set out to do. So,
yes, we did.
In the meantime...
Let's get something.
Hell yeah! Osaka Feast Round 2 coming at ya!
Then let's get our butts in gear! I'm talking deep-fried skewers, pork buns, okonomiyaki! Oh man, what else? We've done nothing but eat since we got to Osaka.
You're young. Don't worry about it. Today's on me. Get whatever you want.
Woohoo! Gramps got a heart of gold!
Leave the search to me. I'll find us whatever you guys want.
And our tour guide's coming in clutch.
Sheesh, don't get too carried away, guys. We've got big changes on the horizon, you know? lot of top-tier sushi vendors, too. Sushi? What are we waiting for?
Not so fast. Let us not forget the blowfish and crab hot pots.
Hot pot again? Yeah, whatever. Still down.
Hey, take it easy, you guys.
Spirit Striker. Ooh, that's new. Oh, here we go.
I am Akira Konoe, founder and CEO of Medis. On behalf of the company, I have an announcement of grave importance. Recently, I stated my company had been targeted by the Phantom Thieves in an attempt to discredit our company. I now admit that this was a total fabrication, with no truth to it whatsoever. I, Akira Konoe, am the true culprit.
There we go. There's the confession.
I devised a plan to accuse the Phantom Thieves of a terrorist plot, so I could conceal my own heinous crimes. Specifically, so I could abuse Emma and gain control of people's hearts. I publicly admit the virtual assistant app, Emma, contains a function that allows me to manipulate other people. Using specific language, I could change their hearts and make them do as I wished. Yes, this process is essentially brainwashing, and I have scores of evidence proving it works. The change of heart epidemic that has plagued this nation is entirely my own doing. By controlling people's hearts, I was able to make them do my bidding across the entire country, including horrific crimes. This includes the death of Shuzo Ubukata, the head researcher of our Okinawa research facility. Instead of taking responsibility for my actions, I shifted the blame onto the Phantom Thieves. I must also confess, these are not my only crimes. Over 20 years ago...
Oh, he's going all in. He is going all in.
I claimed that my father was killed during a home invasion, when the one who really killed him was me.
Oh, he's going in.
I took my father's life, then attempted to frame others for my crime, so I could avoid any repercussions.
These are the crimes I confess to you all. As of today, I will be stepping down as CEO of Mediz and turning myself in to the police. Emma will be shut down. The AI will be wiped from the servers. All these terrible things were done for nothing but my own selfish desires.
It makes me wonder if he's shutting down Emma and wiping out the AI. I wonder if anything will happen to Sophia.
So now I must do the right thing and bring myself to justice.
Controlling people's hearts? Is that real?
Wait, Emma? Like the app Emma?
Yep.
Oh shit! Better delete that.
Konoe-san! I thought you were a hero to this country!
And then the truth shall set you free.
I knew it. I knew the Phantom Thieves were really the good guys. Nice try there.
Oh yeah!
Yes! It really worked! A comeback win for the Phantom Thieves. We've brought down the mastermind. Looks like the case is finally closed.
Once we confirm Emma's no longer running, our work will be done.
Yep. Once that's done, everything's up to the police and the courts.
Yep.
In fact, I'll head over and pick him up now.
Good luck. I hope it goes well for you.
Yep. Well, off I go.
Now, what should the rest of us do? We'll probably hear all about it tomorrow. At that point, I suppose we should get back to Tokyo.
So we're finally nearing the end of our journey.
But is it really the end?
What say we wrap it up with a round of sightseeing? It looks like Osaka has plenty to check out.
Ooh, sounds good here.
So, once the jails disappear, the trip will be over.
I guess so. I guess we can finally go home.
Go home. Yes, that's right. Hey, do you remember the deal we made? I joined the Phantom Thieves, and in return, I learned about the heart.
Yes.
I've experienced so much on this journey, and learned all sorts of feelings. But I still don't truly understand the heart. All this time, I've had the same query. What is the difference between you all and Konoe? He was trying to help people, wasn't he? And the Phantom Thieves do the same thing. However, everyone instead argues that Konoe was wrong. What exactly was wrong?
His upbringing.
That is true. The trauma he endured is truly awful. But there's something else. The Phantom Thieves lived their lives following their beliefs. But Konoe and his monarchs, they couldn't do that.
Yeah.
The Phantom Thieves must have strong hearts to live as they do. When our journey ends, I won't be able to help you anymore, and our deal will be finished. If the jails disappear, I won't be able to learn about myself anymore. What should I do? If I had a strong heart like the Phantom Thieves, maybe then I could choose my own path.
Now hang on there, Sophia. I think you got the wrong idea. Just because we're going back to Tokyo, that doesn't mean your deal's up, right?
Of course.
Really?
You think I'm kidding? The jails may go away, but we've still learned a whole lot on this trip. And there's gotta be some evidence about your past here in the real world.
And that's why I feel like this game is not over. It can't be over.
So how's about we all go looking for it together?
I just think now that, you know, this is going on, we can probably now, first and foremost, finally focus on learning about Sophia and getting, like, her past and understanding situated. You can count on us.
Oh, you too.
Oh, come on now, don't get me going too. We're all friends here. Feel free to hang out in this guy's phone as long as you like. In fact, we'd welcome the company.
Come with us.
Thank you.
Yo, what's the holdup, guys?
Whoops. Looks like we're being slowpokes. Let's get going.
Ooh. See what
Mr.
happens
Konoe,
here.
what is going on? Everything you said, was that true?
Yeah.
Please, settle down. I'm sure Mr. Konoe had his reasons for...
It's fine. I admit I've made so much trouble for you. I'm entirely to blame. I'm on my way to turn myself into the police now. I apologize for leaving the company in such a state.
Mr. Konoe.
Allow us to spare you the drive.
Uh-oh.
Excuse me, who are...
We're the police. Akira Konoe, you are under arrest. I'll spare you the list of charges.
How great it is to return a favor, Akira Konoe.
And you are?
The last monarch you installed was my only daughter. You toyed with and ruined countless lives, and now it'll be for nothing. You even used an innocent, grieving child for your own benefit.
Dang.
You're taking responsibility for what you've done.
I'm so sorry. I was so desperate. I disregarded something so important. Free will. I was on the verge of stamping out what makes us truly human. I haven't turned out any different from my own father.
On your feet. We'll hear it all at the station. All about the connection between Iwata and the top brass on our force.
There's nothing you can do to earn my forgiveness. But your confession can save the lives of a whole bunch of people. It's what you wanted, right? Now's your time to be the hero. It's all up to you.
They got him.
Perhaps. No.
Yeah, but not for much longer, Most Windu. Pretty much until I can save the game again. Ah, Commissioner General. Oh yeah? What did you stream tonight?
What?
Oh, Resident Evil Village. Oh man, you're brave. Celebration. Meet up in an hour.
In that case,
The box out. Invite someone to go with us. Pick a partner for 10 bucks. Alrighty. Give myself a lot of points. What do we have here? Spirit Strike. One more attack restoring attacker. SP and all out attacks restore party SP. Yes. If I can afford it. So every bond skill I have unlocked. So that's all the bond skills. Yeah, I'm really shook from that session. I might look at something to calm my nerves. Yeah. I've heard things. I've seen a few clips here or there, and yeah. Yeah. So I don't blame you.
here's what I found.
Alright. Okay. We're gonna go ahead.
I'll just add
save
this
here. Oh man. So whoa. Dang, I just knocked my trash can over like a dumb dumb. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. So, yeah, we got through the Osaka Jail. Akira Konoe has been arrested, and we're getting ready to celebrate. But it looks like going forward, the next thing is going to be a main concentration on Sophia and her past and such. So we'll have to see how the story goes from this point on out. See what happens to Owada's side and the Commissioner General of the East. So yeah, and we haven't seen Fuon Ichinose in a while, so wonder when she'll pop back up. But I guess we'll find out eventually. Anyway, that's all for this session of Let's Blitz Persona 5 Strikers for the PS4. Thank y'all so much for watching. This is Blitzball Channel signing off. Hope everybody has a blessed week. Most Windu. I'll see you in the morning, or in a couple of hours. Alright, y'all. Good night.